Fortnite and PUBG. I originally wanted this video to be mainly about Fortnite because of its overgrowing popularity and how the community is, till I realized PUBG still existed, and some of the similarities are with both games. Plus, an extra video on a game that was overshadowed by another that had a different style before seems a bit of a mess. But I wanted to do this just to analyze if both games are worth playing for others and on a personal level. Well, yes and no. Both games have been popular because of Battle Royale flooding the market and overwhelming the gaming world because of the insane multiplayer, and how almost every YouTube gamer has been playing it, leading the community and players being a bit, well, crazy. And I will admit, I have never played both games before. Even with the mobile release that has been quite a ride for me as a teenager still in school, I want to mainly talk about the community and a little bit both on the game's design. Because if a lucky player of one of these games comes across this video, I know they'll start a comment storm
You get it?
below. Fortnite is a game that is a bit confusing on how you like it. Either if you're a hardcore fan of Fortnite, a hater calling it a ripoff and a cash cow, or in between and say it is a good game but you really don't care about playing it, the third is me honestly. I think it's a good game, even if the developers were going for a different gameplay style in the first place and thought of Battle Royale second. Fortnite has been growing more than PUBG because of the expansion of weapons, tools, skins, and more. While I'm not a fan of the Battle Royale genre with how it can easily be repeated in forms of media and still be worshipped as gods itself, I don't hate stuff involved with it. I like some things about it. Well, depends on how it is handled. I just don't find a vague interest in any of these type of Battle Royale video games. But the thing is that people seem to enjoy Fortnite in ways more annoying than the other, where I'm face palming at teens my age who think it's worth every moment. I'm not their guardian, but games don't always have to follow you around, especially when Fortnite and PUBG getting a mobile release. It seemed innocent and interesting at first, but turned into one big mess. Everywhere. Teens and young adults having to play the game in secrecy in class, all because they want to rank up and earn some new things. Teachers have been complaining about how students have been playing their Battle Royale games in the middle of class or in unnecessary time spans, leaving a bad taste in what represents me and my surrounding of generations, fooled over a simple game with a mod concept repeated many, many times. I'm not a hateful person, but it feels that this game is a bit too much for people being too obsessive over it. And you can enjoy this game all you want, but it isn't worth your life or time and everyone else's. Games like these feel so worrisome to people just because it's popularity, because one thing, but just drags of what it is, a shooter, nothing else, just a shooter. PUBG and Fortnite are just shooter games that have been tossed around before, and just seems to be pointless to me, as I've seen other games that take regular engines and make it better with more flair. And Battle Royale is cool and fun, especially without Fortnite updates itself with what it offers. While PUBG is a game with some bugs, fun. All I have to say is that Battle Royale is a fun way to play games, depending on how you interpret it rather than just running around and shooting otherwise. It's not fun, it's just mediocre. I've seen the Belko experiment, but would I play both games? No, I don't want to waste my money on skins, bugs, and bullcrap. Go ahead and play your games, whether PC or mobile, just not in unnecessary places. You don't have to be bragging about your rocket kill while at someone's funeral, 'cause you'll look pretty stupid in front of others. Games like these can be enjoyed if they bring something more refined than being typical, which probably explains why Fortnite has gained a better reputation than PUBG because of the variety and expanding. Both games and other video games in general can be enjoyed depending on how you play or see them as. PUBG is based off of strategy, exploring, and the use of resources feeling more realistic in terms of survival. Also frying pans. Fortnite is a fast-paced crafting system morely for fans of games with a hyper atmosphere and an onslaught of crazy gadgets that requires all types of wackiness that makes it pretty fun with the way the cartoonish map has. Also Drake. These games are for everyone who have their own views on how they want to play their own experience with other gamers as well. And I'm better off with my cool math flash games. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. and I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.